Today we're going to be looking at how funding works at BrightFunded, one of the biggest prop firms in the industry. We'll be looking at their rules, comparing their challenges, and what real traders are saying about them behind the scenes in the simplest way possible. And to make sure that we're covering everything, we're going to be using prop firm match. Now, before we get into the video, I want to let you know that we are going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this video, so stay tuned to the very end to see how to enter. BrightFunded offers a range of funded programs: the two-step classic, their most popular, the two-step bright, and the one-step. Now, let's take a look at their programs side by side in the 100K challenge size. The first one we're going to be taking a look at here is the two-step classic. This account is going to cost you 497 euros unless you use our code, which will give you a price of 422 euros. For the profit target on this two-step, you got phase 1 as a 10% profit target and phase 2 as a 5% profit target. For your daily loss, that's going to be 5%, and for your max loss, that'll be 10%. For your profit split, it is an 80% profit split here, but you can have the 90% profit split via add-ons and scale up to 100%. 15% profit share for phase 1 and phase 2. And for this account, you can get your first payout in 30 days, and then payouts after that are bi-weekly, or you can have bi-weekly from the first payout and weekly payouts available with add-ons. In terms of the max loss type on this account, this is going to be a static drawdown. And for your daily drawdown reset type, it is the highest at the end of day. So it is an end of day balance. And for your minimum trading days, you need to have at least 5 minimum trading days on this account here. Now, taking a look here at the two-step bright account, this one is going to cost you 477 euros. But again, if you use our code, it will come out to just 357 euros. For the profit target, you have an 8% profit target for phase 1, and then you have a 5% profit target for phase 2. For your daily loss, you have a 4% daily loss and a max loss of 8% there. And again, you get an 80% profit split here unless you add the add-ons, which you can scale up to a 90% or even 100%, and you will receive a 15% profit share from phase 1 and phase 2. Now, your first payout is going to be in 30 days, and then subsequent payouts after that are going to be bi-weekly for this account. And you can do the add-ons for the bi-weekly payouts from your first payout, and weekly payouts are available again with the add-ons. With this account, you'll see that your max loss type is in fact static, and your daily drawdown reset type is the highest at end of day, and again, 5 minimum trading days for this account. Now, taking a look at the one step, this means that there is only one phase on this account, and it is going to cost you 497 euros, and you can get literally over 100 euros off on this account when you use our code. For your profit target on that one phase is going to be 10%. Your daily loss is going to be 3% with a max loss of 6% here. And like our other challenges, you will receive a 80% profit split, but again, that 90% profit split and scaling up to 100% is available with add-ons, and you will receive a 15% profit split on phase 1 and phase 2. For your payout, the first payout is in 30 days. Payouts after that are going to be bi-weekly unless you add the add-on, which will have your first payout be bi-weekly and then your weekly payouts from then on. And unlike the other two challenges, this is going to be a trailing equity. So it's going to trail your max equity in the day, and you have to have 5 minimum trading days with this account. So how do these accounts compare to each other? Now, in terms of the most expensive account, that's going to be the two-step classic account. It does come in at a little bit of a higher price, but you can see here that you have a higher daily loss and a higher max loss than if you were to go to the two-step bright or the one-step account as well. Now, when it comes to choosing between the two-step bright account and the one-step account here, you can see that at a base price, the one-step account is more expensive unless you use that code, which makes it actually cheaper. The biggest thing for this is when it comes to your daily loss. Again, you're only going to have that 3% daily loss, and your max loss is only 6%. So if you want a little bit more room to trade with and you don't mind a slightly higher price, that kind of in-between account, then the two-step bright account is going to be the account for you. If you want the lowest cost with the fastest route to actually getting funded, then the one-step account is going to be the right one for you. You just got to understand that it is going to come with a little bit less drawdown, and you do have that trailing equity. And if you take a look at the popularity section, you can see that the BrightFunded two-step classic is the most popular account here, with more traders choosing this account than others with 163. And you can see here 61 for the two-step bright account and 4 more here for the one step. Now let's take a deep dive into some of the rules that you'll have to abide by for these accounts. For their minimum trading days on the evaluation, you need to have 5 days in each phase. To count as a trading day, the trade must remain open for at least 1 minute. There are no minimum trading days with the add-on, and for the funded, there is no minimum trading days. Now, news trading on the evaluation accounts is no restriction, but for the funded accounts, no trading, opening or closing market positions, or exiting a pending order, including stop loss or take profit, is allowed within 5 minutes before or after high impact news. Profits made during this 10-minute window will be deducted. This would be a soft breach, so you won't lose your account on that first one, but it will be that soft breach there. Profits from trades open 48 hours before high impact news and close within 10-minute window won't be deducted. In terms of copy trading, it is allowed only between accounts you personally own. Copying trades between different owners' accounts is strictly prohibited. In terms of their EAs, it is allowed, but they must align with the trading conditions and rules. While EAs are allowed, not all third-party EAs are compatible with BrightFunded's platform environment. BrightFunded does not guarantee compatibility or performance of any external EAs and are not responsible for the issues caused by non-compatible EAs. They do have an inactivity rule. It says traders must place at least one trade every 30 days or the account will be deactivated and not reactivated via support within 6 months. It will be permanently closed. To count, the trade must remain open for at least 1 minute. Overnight and weekend holding / trading crypto is allowed for these accounts here, but they do have some prohibited trading strategies and practices, so listen up. Hedging, exploiting services errors, platform delays, using external or delayed data feeds, coordinated or multi-account manipulation, violation platform or provider terms, use of automated software, AI or high-speed trading tools, risk abusive trading, over leveraging, overexposure, one-sided bets, and account rolling, trading during high impact news events, abusive strategy types, grid trading, arbitrage, tick scalping, high frequency trading are not allowed with these accounts. In terms of their IPs, VPNs, and VPS rule, VPNs and different IPs are allowed for travel, but only the account owner may trade. So you can't have somebody else trade for you. Now for their payout policy, the first payout is in 30 days. Payouts after that again are bi-weekly. Now you can get bi-weekly payouts from your first payout and weekly payouts after if you do add the add-ons. The profit split is going to be 80%, 90%, or 100% if you add the add-ons. And then you do have that 15% profit share from phase 1 and phase 2. For the one-step trailing drawdown lock, once the equity grows by 6% above the initial balance, the limit locks at the original balance and it stops moving. 50% evaluation profits reward. So reach at least 10% growth on your funded accounts. You may combine growth across multiple funded accounts only within the same linked funded account chain. Growth from separate funded accounts is not eligible to be combined. When you receive your payout, you receive your payout for that performance. You are issued a new funded account whose initial balance includes the 15% bonus calculated from your evaluation profits. You must contact support to request and have the bonuses applied to your account. The available payout methods are through crypto, USDC, ERC20 network, bank transfer, and then there's no minimum payout amount. For scaling plans evaluation period, 4 consecutive months from the first trade. Profit requirements must be profitable at least 2 of the 4 months with a minimum total profit of 10%. For the payout requirements, you must have at least completed 2 successful payouts. And for your balance conditions, the account must be at break even or in profit at the time of scaling. Scaling increase, account balances increase by 30% of the original account size each time conditions are met. No upper balance limit accounts can be scaled indefinitely with consistent profitability. Now, they do have some bonus benefits. From the third scale up onwards, traders receive 100% of the profit split. Now let's take a look at what real traders are having to say about BrightFunded. For trading conditions, BrightFunded is rated at a 4.3. For their customer care, they're rated as a 4.5. For their user friendliness, a 4.3, and for their payout process, a 4.5, giving them an overall rating of a 4.5. One trader rated BrightFunded a 5.0 and said, "I purchased 300k accounts with BrightFunded and made a hedging mistake that resulted in 2 account breaches. I fully own this mistake. It was my oversight from trading 3 accounts simultaneously on my phone. I contacted support to explain and the CEO personally reviewed my case mistakes and reinstated one account. I'm not disputing that I broke the rule, but their decision to treat me fairly despite the clear breach was impressive. Said that kind of fairness is uncommon in this industry. Very grateful for the decision and looking forward to working with BrightFunded more. Their top firm aspect was the personal approach to fairness, and their least like aspect was nothing to complain about so far. Another trader rated the firm as a 5.0 and says, I'm updating my previous review following the excellent support I received. The CEO personally reached out, addressed my concerns with professionalism, and ensured the matter was resolved fairly. My account has been reinstated, and I sincerely appreciate the transparency, prompt communication, and commitment to customer satisfaction. Thank you to the CEO and the entire team for turning this into a positive experience. Their top firm aspect is customer care, and their least like aspect was nothing. Everything about them is great. So it's finally time for the giveaway instructions in this video, and here's exactly what you need to do to enter today's giveaway. First, like and subscribe to the channel, and then second, comment which BrightFunded account type you would pick and why. Best of luck to everybody, and that pretty much wraps up today's video on BrightFunded and how their funding works. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this. And remember, if you want to enter the giveaway for the free challenge accounts, make sure you follow the instructions I gave earlier. For now, we'd like to thank you so much for watching, and as always, thank you for choosing Prop Firm Match.